family.
Because
which is cool.
how did you find God? How old were you, and where did he come in?
It was after I was removed out of the foster care system, and after moving around like group homes and foster homes. I was in a foster home down in Visalia, and I got involved with Young Life, which is a Christian ministry introducing young moms to, you know, God. And at the time, I was like, there's no way like God exists. Like, he let all of this happen to me. So like, I was really closed off in the beginning. But like, over time, my guard came down, and like, I felt like it was time for me to stop fighting against him. And so like, I finally accepted him at one of the camps that I was invited to with my kids. And it was such a getaway for us from like the real world, you know, because it was so overwhelming. Like, I remember when the school bus would come pick me up with my kids, I would have my newborn strapped to me and a toddler in each hand, getting off that school bus. One would run that way and the other one would run that way. Like, it was chaos. Like, it was hard because, you know, you would get judged right away because people assumed the worst about me, thinking, oh, like, she just slept around, like, but they have, like, no idea like, about my story.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's when I accepted God, and, you know, it hasn't been easy. Like, a relationship with God is, like, not, like, one and done, because my impression was that once you accept God, like, your life's peachy.
Yep.
Like that.
The process just
It
begins.
is not like that. No.
Test number 1.
Yeah.
Trial number 2.
No, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And then the final home we were placed in, so funny. So after I accepted God, my foster mom at the time sat me down and was like, you know, we can't keep you anymore. Like, you're going to have to move. And I was like, God, what happened? Like, I just accepted you. And so, like, I was praying, like, help me to trust you. And my mentor at the time had given me a devotional Bible. And so I decided to pray, and I was like, okay, yeah, like, tell me what to do. Like, what do I do? So I flipped through it randomly, and it says, right now you may be unable to see through your troubles, but focus on me and trust me for the way out. And that's all I need to begin my work in you. And I was like, wow.
I love Bible roulette. Where you just open it up. Oh, talk to me. It's the best.
Yeah. And so before that, I had gone to another teen mom camp up in Hume Lake. And at each meal time, when all the moms would come in with the babies to come sit down and eat, there would be like a line of staff waiting to watch the babies while the mommies ate. So there was like this woman that really stood out to me at the time, and I didn't know why. But anyway, so I was back in Visalia, and I get a phone call from the social worker, and it's like, okay, we have 2 foster homes that are interested in you. There's one in Orange County, and there's one in Hume Lake. And I was like, okay. And she was like, the one in Hume Lake is a Christian family. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. Like, I want my life to be centered around God. So I, you know, chose the one in Hume Lake. And as we're driving up to the cabin to where this new foster home is, this woman comes out, and it was the same woman at that camp.
I have chills.
It was the same woman, and I was like, oh, I remember you. And she's like, oh, yeah, you were at the camp. And I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, I met you before I even met you. Like, so crazy. And, like, for the first time, like, my kids, like, you know, they felt loved, and, you know, they had a grandma and grandpa, and, like, it was just wonderful.